Hello, my name is Andrew Flushy. I'm a Virginia traffic attorney. If you're charged with driving on suspended for any subsequent offense, so a second or third or fourth offense of driving on suspended, one of the very critical things that needs to happen with your attorney is we need to find those prior offenses and actually get copies of them, certified copies, so that way we can investigate to see if the prior offenses should actually count against you. Virginia law under section 46-2.301b says that if you're convicted of a third or subsequent offense of that statute or of a substantially similar law, then it would count as a subsequent offense, and you have to have 10 days of mandatory jail time. So if you're facing that 10 days of mandatory jail time, shouldn't we do everything in our power to see if we can prevent you from having to go to jail at all? The Commonwealth would have to prove at least 2 prior offenses for driving on suspended. So getting that paperwork from the court is so critical. Even if the courts are around the Commonwealth, we need to try to get that paperwork. Sometimes it's not possible due to the time that we have. There's not enough time before court sometimes. But when at all possible, we need to get those certified copies. And in past, every case depends on the facts and the circumstances of your case. But sometimes what happens is maybe the conviction was not actually for driving on suspended. Maybe the conviction was amended to a different offense where it wouldn't count as a prior offense. Or maybe the judge forgot to check the box that says that I find you guilty. Or maybe the judge forgot to sign the paperwork. There's a lot of little issues that seem very tiny and minuscule, but an issue like those can be enough to keep that prior offense from counting against you. And if you only have 2 prior offenses, and if just one of them can be knocked out and not count, then you would not be facing the 10 days mandatory jail time. And some courts wouldn't even impose any jail time for just a second offense of driving on suspended. So as you can see, getting those prior offenses is a very critical task. It's very important that we do that, and that's one reason you need to talk to an attorney ASAP and get somebody on board so we have time to do that before court, because that can be one of our most important defenses in a driving on suspended case where you're alleged to have prior offenses.